Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a drugstore makeup tutorial. I put a poll on Instagram and all of you wanted to see a drugstore makeup tutorial. So I figured I would do that today. This is my first video of 2021 and I'm so excited. So, I lost my finger. I have a full bin of makeup to put on my face today. So if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Lainey, and please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let's go ahead and get started. And if you guys notice I'm talking really quiet, my dad worked night shift last night, so I'm trying to be a little quiet while I film. So you guys may have to turn up the volume a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, so first we're going to be going in with primer, and I think I'm going to go with my pore filling one first. I have two, but this first one is the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur and Prime Primer. This is such a good primer. It reminds me a lot of the Benefit Professional Primer. It's just really nice and has a nice feel to it. It's not too silicone-y, but it's not too waxy at the same time. So it's a really nice primer, and it does so good with filling the pores, and I just love it for the pores. I always put it right in here. This is where I really only have visible pores. Other places they're just kind of like, I don't see any, but this right here is the main areas that I notice them. And then for all over the face primer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime Hydrate Primer. This is such a good primer, guys. I like to go in with two primers just because I have dry skin. So I need one separately for hydration, and then also I need one for pore filling. So I'm starting to run low. I can feel it. I've had this for a while, so might be time for a new bottle. Whoa! Okay. Good thing I'm wearing sweatpants. I just got off of work, so I'm not even really caring how I look right now, but and I kind of like to rub it on top of the pore filling one just to keep the hydration there, even in those areas, because the pore filling one is definitely not a hydrating primer. Now there are some that are pore filling that do hydrate, just like the Benefit one. So, but this one just keeps a nice protected little shield on my skin. You guys can tell it leaves a little bit of a glow, which I love that. So for foundation today, I'm going to be going in with my cult favorite. You guys know I love this guy. This is the W7 HD foundation, and it's in the shade Sand Beige. I absolutely love this product. It's so good. I honestly wish that you could buy it at Ulta or Walmart, because I would say that these products are so good, or this product at least is really good. It's just a really nice radiant foundation. And I'm going to be using my Real Techniques sponge. So we are doing all drugstore today, not even using an expensive sponge. But I love this foundation. It is a little bit more warm toned for my skin. You guys may not be able to notice it on camera, but this is one foundation that I can mix really good with a concealer and lighten it up. I just love this shade, like, and it's not too bad. Like, if you look at me close up, then maybe you could tell, but from far away, you probably couldn't tell very much. I might try and find a shade lighter than this, because I know they have lighter shades, but I've always gone for this shade, and I think it's beautiful, so I think that's why I keep going for this shade, even though it doesn't match me. the remaining and go over my eyelids. And it just leaves a nice glowy look to the skin, and that's what I love about it. To conceal the face today, we're going to be using the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer, and I have in the shade Light Rose. I love this concealer. It's so good. And I have foundation all over my nails. It's great. I just got them redone. You guys saw my nails before. They were awful. I just got them redone, and I think I'm going to keep it this way because I love the French tip. They just look so natural. But this concealer is very lightweight. It is, I wouldn't say it's too full coverage. I would say it's more like a medium. But I like it for the color of it. But we'll see in a second. It says it's supposed to cover tattoos, which I've never actually tried that. Don't know if I ever will. It's because I don't really cover my tattoos, or my tattoo. But look how pretty that is. It just brightens up the under eye. And it does semi cover like under eye imperfections and stuff. It is a really nice job of doing that. And I think this concealer is like $4, so it look how pretty it is, and it's $4. Alright, to set the under eyes today, we're going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Reservoir Cabana bronzer. I love this stuff for setting my under eyes. And I think I've explained this before, but it's actually a bronzer. I think I just said that, but it's light enough to use as an under eye setting powder, and it's heavy enough to set them. So that's what I use it for. And I have to use separate powders for setting my whole face because I do have dry skin, and a lot of powders dry out my under eyes. So I find that pressed powders are easier for my skin. They're a lot nicer on my skin than loose powders. But I just leave loose powders for all over the face. And I'm very picky on my powders too, so all of my powders actually. Because some powders just make me feel like I'm being suffocated. But I love this little bronzer, or I call it under eye setting powder, but it's really not. But I love it so much. It just does such a good job with setting the under eyes. Alright, and then for all over the face setting powder, I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun loose powder. It's $5 at Walmart. It's such a good powder. I will say it's very fragranced. It smells like Old Lady. So, but I love it, honestly. Haven't used it in a very long time though. And I did my eyebrows last night. I tweezed them, so they look a little, they don't look janky, but they don't look like they used to. And I lightly dust this powder on my face just because it's a little heavy on my skin, or I've noticed that it is, so I have to be really gentle with this powder. Because this is one of those that actually does make my skin feel a little suffocated, but I've learned my stint with this one. I really should have put my hair back because I'm getting the foundation all up in here. Next, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. contour palette to contour my face. You guys already know my love for this palette. It's so good. But, let's see. I'm going to take a angled brush. I'm going to go in with my shade that I always go in with and contour my skin. Not too heavily today because I'm honestly just going to be taking this off afterwards because I am tired. I don't even know if I'm going to contour my head or not. Even though I have a big forehead. But contour my nose a little bit. Kind of blend it out. And there's all the contour I'm doing today. For bronzer today, I'm going in with two. This first one is a matte bronzer. This is the I Heart Revolution Bronze and Glow little duo kit. I love this thing. It's so, so good. This is the inside right here. I'm going to be using this shade right here. It also has a highlighter in it, which I've never actually tried the highlight, so I need to soon. And just kind of go over what I did for contour. Just kind of bronze up the skin. I still have a line down my nose. This bronzer is very, very powdery, but it's not too bad. I've seen worse. Bronze up the nose a little bit. And then the other bronzer that I'm going to go in with is the Essence Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder. I love this. It's so good. I have the matte one as well. And I was just like, I need to see if they have a luminous one. Because I love Lumi bronzers. So, and they did. So I bought 3 of them. 3 of them. The least I can say is that they will last me a long time. But they had a deal where it was like you buy 2 and get 1 free, so I wanted to get the deal. But it's very, very pretty. I'm literally about to chop off my hair. It's driving me insane. And then for blush today, guys, we're going in with the blush one. This is the I Heart Revolution Peach and Glow palette. And here you have a matte blush, and then you have a, well, it's not really matte. They're both kind of shimmery, but this one's shimmier. Shimmerier. I don't know how you say that. But I'm going to be taking this one right here and lightly tapping in it because I don't want it to be too bright. Hair on my eye. This one's kind of hard to pick up stuff. Oh, there we go. I love that. That's so pretty. I kind of want to go in with this one just to see what it'll do. I don't see much. I don't really see anything. Oh, it adds a little shimmer. See it? Adds a little shimmer to the cheeks. That's cute. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Alright, for highlighter today, we're going to be going in with the I Heart Revolution Little Donut highlighter. This came in like a kit, so it came with the 2 eyeshadows, a bronzer, a blush, and then this. And then some sponges, but this is the only thing that I kept out of the whole kit. This is in Vanilla Frosting, and look at that shade. It's so beautiful. So, go in with my little packer brush right here. This one. Oh my god. Look at that. That's so pretty. Put some on the nose. I'm going to put highlight on after I do my brows, but I'm going to put it over the brow bone in just a second. My desk is such a mess right now. For eyebrows today, I'm going to be going with the LA Girl Brow Bestie in Soft Brown. This is a really, really good eyebrow pencil. I usually use my e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift pencil, but I wanted to go in with something different today. So we're going to move this out of the way. Everything is in the way, I swear. But it is a little bit more of an angled applicator than more of a pointed. So there's that. Honestly, I suck at these, but like I've been trying to get better. This one's all messed up. I'm gonna have to fix it. There's that. It's a little messed up, but I'm gonna brush this one out. And I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera and fix this, and then I'll be right back. Alright, this is probably as good as it's gonna get, so we're going to leave them. Now, what was I gonna do? Oh, now I'm going to set my eyebrows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade Brunette. This is kind of just to add a little bit more pigment to my brows. Like that, just a little bit. Oh, we love that. We freaking love that. Okay, I was able to get rid of it. But there are the brows. They look a little funky, but it's whatever. Alright, now I'm going to put the highlight above my brow bone. So I'm going to use this again. Above there and above there. Just add a little glow. Now we're getting into eyeshadow, and I have two to choose from, or I'm going to pick out of both of them. The first one is the e.l.f. Clay eyeshadow palette. This is Necessary Nudes, which this one is very, very pretty. It's more of a cool tone palette, but I think it's beautiful. And then we have the e.l.f. Bite Size Palette Cream and Sugar. So I'm going to pull out of both of these today. I think they're beautiful, so I'm going to try and make a look out of it. Alright, I guess first I'm going to pull from, let's do the Cream and Sugar first, and I'm going to use this shade right here as like a transition color. So I'm using this one, and I swear my desk is a mess, and I can never keep it clean. Like, it's awful. And I would use cheap brushes, but half of my brushes are dirty, so. The shade literally matches my eyes, my skin tone on my eyes. So you really can't see it much, but I promise I'm putting stuff on my eyes. Kind of put it above the crease and in the crease. Just like that. Now we're going to pull from the Clay palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here with the same brush, just the other side, and kind of put it as my base on my eyes. It's really pretty. That's like almost a white. It's more of a cream ivory color. So there's that shade. I'm staying in the clay palette, and I'm actually going to go in with this shade down here. Kind of buff and blend up. I'm going to tuck in the crease a little bit. Like that. Very, very scared I'm gonna mess this up. Trying not to. Like that. This one's a little bit more funky. This one's a little bit higher, so I'm gonna add a little bit more to this side. Blend it up some more. So there's that. I'm gonna fix it in a minute, but let's move on to the next shade. Now going back into the cream and sugar one, I'm gonna take the dark shade and kind of make a little liner right there. I wish that one had a mirror. Nope. Kind of blend it into that lighter shade like that. There is that. Now I'm going to go back in with that brush, this brush, and go back into this shade right here that I used for a transition shade, and kind of go around some of the areas, kind of settle some rough edges. So there is that. And now I don't know what shimmer shade I want to go in with. I need to choose. I think I'm going to go in with this shade for the middle, and then maybe go in with this one from the bite size on the inner corner. We will see how that turns out. I'm going to use my fingers, so. Ooh, that's not bad. It's like buttery, but it's not too like pigmented, which I kind of like that about it. I'm going to take this brush that has some excess of the brown, kind of blend it in there. I'm going to do the same thing to the other. So pretty. Gonna do the same thing. I keep losing this dang brush. Okay. And now I'm going to go in with this shade on the inner corner. And I want to try a brush first, just because my nails. So we're going to try it. Oh, this looks really, really pretty. This is a dry brush, by the way. That's really, really pretty. Y'all can't really tell. Sorry. Y'all can't really tell, but it's actually kind of really pretty. That's really, really pretty. I like that shade. Wow, I like that. Okay, we're going to try it with my finger to see if there's a little bit more pigment when you do it with your finger. There's that. And then, that's so pretty. And then there is that. I'm going to take that other shade, this one that was in here, and I'm going to go in on top, like in the center. So that you can still kind of see that shade. I just think that's so pretty. Alright, and then to finish the look off, I'm going to, or the eye look, I'm going to go in with this, I'm going with this shade to kind of put on the bottoms. I'm going to use this side of the brush. And then on top of that, I'm going to go in with the brown. There is the eye look. Alright, I'm not going to go in with liner today because I feel like it will ruin the look, but I like this little light look going on. So, now we're on to mascara, and I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. But first I'm going to curl the lashes because they are straight as a board, literally. I hate my lashes because, like, they stick straight into my eyes when I don't curl them. It's very, it's a real pain in the butt. I do curl the bottoms just a little bit, but not too much. So now we're going in with the mascara. This is a really, really nice, like, light mascara. Like, look, that's so pretty. I just love the effect that it gives. Essence has really, really nice mascaras. They are very, very cheap, too. Like, I want to say this mascara is probably $4. Maybe $4 or $5. And they have different versions of this. So they have like an orange one. I think they have a pink one. Alright, so there is the top, and I'm going to do the bottoms now. There's that. I'm going to go over them one more time because I like to have a lot of volume. Alright, there is the mascara, and I just love how it makes my eyes pop. Now we're on to lips, and I'm going to be using the ColourPop Ultra Bold Tip Lip in the shade Starling. It's a really, really pretty shade, and I love it. It's really, really nude. It's kind of like a nude brown, sort of. So there is the lips. It's kind of like a Your Lips but better liquid lipstick, and I think it's just beautiful. And then we're gonna go in with lip gloss, and this is new to me. I just got this yesterday. This is the e.l.f. lip lacquer in the shade Bubbles. I have Fantasy, and I love that one, and I wanted to try this one, so. Looks like that. It has like little glitter flakes in it, so. It has a nice glitter shift to it, and it's like, it has like a blue-green little luminosity. I don't know how you say that. Mono something. I don't know how you call it. Monochromatic, I think that's what it's called. But it's like blue-green little glitters, and I think it's pretty. And then last but not least, to set the face, we're going to be using the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray in Peaches and Cream, sorry. I have vanilla and coconut as well, but I wanted this one because this is my favorite. Fan it out because, oh my god, that spritzer is heavy. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really like how this look turned out. The eyes aren't exactly how I wanted it, but I will work with it more, just because that was actually my first time trying either one of those palettes, but I really wanted to try them for you guys. So everything else turned out really, really nice, like I remembered, especially this. I love this. But again, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do. I try to come up with fun content for you guys, so let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you guys in the next video.